Now let's take up a couple of more questions on finding remainder, right? Let's look at this question. It says, divide this expression 4x cubed minus 6x squared plus 3x minus 9 by x minus 3 and find remainder. The only condition that we need to check the divisor, whether the divisor is of 1 degree or not. As you can see, this is a 1 degree expression. X minus 3 is 1 degree. Dividend can be of any degree. The thing which is going to be divided can be of any degree. But the divisor has to be 1 degree. Here the divisor is x minus 3. That is 1 degree. We simply take the divisor equal to 0. From here we get the value of x equal to 3. So we put x equal to 3 in the given expression. Right? Now the given expression is this one, okay? Just put x equal to 3 in this, your required remainder you will be able to calculate. So required remainder is equal to 4x cubed, that means it is 3 cube, minus 6x squared, it is 6 into 3 square, plus 3 into 3 minus 9. Now just simplify this, it is 4 into 3 cube is 27, minus 6 into 3 square is 9, plus 3 into 3 is 9, minus 9. Now 9 and 9 are cancelled. 4 into 27 is 108. 6 into 9 is 54. Alright, so 108 minus 54 is 54. So the final answer of this question is 54. A simple direct question of division and finding the remainder. Alright. Now let's take up this question. It says divide 7x squared plus 8x minus 13 by x plus 2, find remainder. Our condition, divisor has to be 1 degree. X plus 2 is 1 degree. Simply equate x plus 2, the divisor, to be 0. From here we get x equal to minus 2. Put x equal to minus 2 in this expression. The required remainder will straight away be equal to 7x squared plus 8x minus 13. In that, put x equal to minus 2. So it is 7 into minus 2 square plus 8 into minus 2 minus 13, right? So it is 7 into minus 2 square is plus 4. So 7 into 4. 8 into minus 2 is minus 16 minus 13. So we have 7 fours are, that is 28, minus 16 and 13 is 29. So 28 minus 29, that is equal to minus 1. So the answer of this question is simply minus 1. That means when this expression is divided by x plus 2, the remainder is minus 1. Okay. Now let's take this question. It says divide 6x square minus 5x plus 9 by 2x minus 3. Simply equate 2x minus 3 to 0. We get x equal to 3 by 2. Put x equal to 3 by 2 in this expression. This will give us the remainder. So the required remainder is straight away equal to 6 into x square. That means 3 by 2 square. We have to substitute 3 by 2 in place of x. Right? So it is 6 into 3 by 2 square minus 5 into 3 by 2 plus 9. Right? Simplify this. It is 6 into 3 by 2 is 9 by 4. 3 by 2 square is 9 by 4 minus 5 into 3, that is 15 by 2 plus 9. Alright. Now 2 cancels 4 2 times and 6 3 times. So this gives us 27 by 2 minus 15 by 2 plus 9. Now 27 minus 15 will become 12 by 2. So it is 12 by 2 plus 9. Now 12 by 2 is 6 plus 9, that is equal to 15. Right? So the answer of this question is 15. But in any case, you can see that the divisor has to be equated to 0. We get some value of x and put it in the expression to find the remainder. Alright. Now let's take a couple of tricky questions here. Now this question says if x minus 2 is a factor of 3x square minus 5px plus 6, then find p. Now here what it means is when I say x minus 2 is a factor, that means when this expression is divided by x minus 2, remainder should be equal to 0. Right? Remainder should be equal to 0. Why? Because x minus 2 is a factor. Okay, so when it is divided by x minus 2, remainder should be 0. Now, how do we divide? How do we find remainder? To do that, we still follow the same process. X minus 2 equal to 0. We put divisor equal to 0. We get some value of x, that is x equal to 2 in this case. Put it in this expression, that will be the remainder. So the required remainder in this case should be 3x square minus 5px plus 6. In that, put x equal to 2. So it will give us 3 into 2 square minus 5p into 2 plus 6. And this remainder should be equal to 0. So if you simplify, 2 square is 4, 4 into 3 is 12, minus 5 into 2 is 10p, plus 6, that is equal to 0. Now 12 plus 6 is 18, minus 10p goes to the other side and becomes 10p. So 18 is equal to 10p, or if you cancel by 2, it is 9 equal to 5p. So from here we can see that p value is equal to 9 divided by 5, right? Or 1.8. Depending upon the option, you can mark the answer. So here the value of p as asked in the question is 9 by 5 or 1.8. Alright, let's take one more good question. Now look at this question very carefully. It says if x plus 2 and x minus 1 are factors of this expression 4ax cube minus 7x square plus 8x plus 3b, find the values of a and b. Right? Now let's do one thing. So one thing is very clear, that x plus 2 is a factor, x minus 1 is a factor. That means when we divide this given expression by x plus 2, remainder should be 0. Similarly, when we divide this given expression by x minus 1, then also the remainder should be 0. Okay, so let's do one thing. Let's go one by one. Let's first do it for x plus 2. For x plus 2, to find the remainder, what we need to do is take x plus 2 equal to 0. So this will give us x equal to minus 2. Put x equal to minus 2 in the given expression. So the required remainder will be equal to 4a into minus 2 cube minus 7 into minus 2 square plus 8 into minus 2 plus 3b, and the remainder should be equal to 0 because x minus 2 is a factor. So 0 is equal to, if you simplify, minus 2 cube is minus 8, minus 8 into 4 is minus 32. So it is minus 32a minus 7 into 4 is 28 plus 8 into minus 2 is minus 16 plus 3b. Right? So let's do one thing. Bring 32a to the left hand side. So it is 32a is equal to 3b minus 28 and 16 together will be 44. Right? So this is one equation that we get from here. Okay. Now whatever we did for x plus 2, let's do it for x minus 1 also. X plus 2 is a factor. We have done that. Now let's use x minus 1 as a factor. What will happen? We will say that for x minus 1 to be a factor again, we will take x minus 1 equal to 0 and we get a value of x equal to 1. We will put x equal to 1 in this given expression to find the remainder when it is divided by x minus 1. That remainder should be equal to 4a into 1 cube minus 7 into 1 square, right, plus 8 into 1, okay, and plus 3b. Alright. So from here, we know that x minus 1 is a factor. So in this case also, the remainder should be 0. So 0 equal to, now simplify, 1 cube is 1, so it is 4a minus 7, 8 into 1 is 8, right, now plus 3b. So from here we have 0 is equal to 4a plus 8 minus 7, that is plus 1 plus 3b. Alright. So from here we get 4a is equal to minus 1 minus 3b, right? So these are the two equations that we have, right? So I'll just repeat the concept here. What we did was, we said that if x plus 2 is a factor, that means when this expression is divided by x plus 2, the remainder should be equal to 0. Similarly, if x minus 1 is a factor, then again, when this expression is divided by x minus 1, again the remainder should be equal to 0, right? Okay, so using these two things, we have two equations now. One equation is 32a equal to 3b minus 44, and the second equation is 4a is equal to minus 1 minus 3b. Let's do one thing. Let's simply add these two equations. So what I'll do, I'll write these two equations again and then we will add them. So this was equation number 1 and this was equation number 2. If you add them, left hand side will be 32a plus 4a, that is 36a. Right hand side will be 3b cancelled. So we have minus 1 minus 44, that is minus 45. 9 cancels 36 4 times and 45 5 times, so it is minus 5. So 4a is equal to minus 5, that means a is equal to minus 5 by 4. Right, so we have calculated the value of a here. Now let's do one thing. Let's put 4a equal to minus 5 in the second equation. The second equation was, I'll write again, it is 4a equal to minus 1 minus 3b. Right, so in place of 4a, just put minus 5. That is equal to minus 1 minus 3b, right? 3b comes to the left hand side, so becomes plus 3b. Minus 5 goes to the right hand side, so becomes plus 5. right? So we have 3b equal to 5 minus 1, that is 4. So b is equal to 4 by 3. So the final answer of the question is a equal to minus 5 by 4 and b equal to 4 by 3, right? So the answer of the question, minus 5 by 4 and 4 by 3. But the basic concept was to understand that when there is a factor given, if you find the remainder, that remainder has to be equal to 0. All right.